Sisters and brothers, one wonders how would dear Lalaji view the way this organization is today. Some of you will think that he will be happy. And some of you would think that maybe he will not be so happy. Early morning I had a dream. In that dream, I saw a master. He was playing around with abhyasis in a very jovial way. Some abhyasis would steal his socks and he'll go into ecstasy, singing away that, oh, such and such abhyasi, so devoted, he stole my socks. And he would laugh. Seeing this happiness on him, one very mischievous devotee of his took away his bedding. So he had to sleep on the bed without the bedding. And then too he was very happy. People were playing all kinds of tricks. Seeing him happy, they went on doing crazy stuff in the name of love, in the name of devotion. Instead of Krishna stealing butter or Krishna stealing the hearts, such devotees started stealing things but not the hearts. As this old man was nearing his death, in the second scene, the same master, he was surrounded by very dedicated abhyasis also. He was silent, abhyasis were silent, spread all across the globe, and he was able to see the deep silence in their hearts. There was no stealing of each other. It was just stillness everywhere. So this gives us a perspective, at least I could understand, that all this mischief, it has its place perhaps in the beginning. About 2 years back, there were some sister abhyasis who came from Ahmedabad, almost 8-9 of them. And they were talking, oh, we miss Chariji so much. I was more keen on listening to them. You see, one day Chariji told us to wear jeans, and all of us came wearing jeans and we were dancing. Daaji, would you also dance with us? I said, no, I am not going to dance with you. It's not my way. There was a time when Chariji saw the need that you would only believe in Sahaj Marg when I behave like this with you. He had to come down to your level in order to prepare you, entice you into Sahaj Marg. Now, most of us, we can take it for granted that they are matured individuals. So you still need to wear jeans and dance around. I don't mean that you don't wear jeans, etc. and don't dance. You need to. Life has to be happy disposition. Sahaj Marg doesn't demand this or that, or does not curtail any part of your joyful life. Sahaj Marg is all about joyfulness. It depends on you, where your joy, your vitality, where your spiritual succor is being derived from. If you are happy with pants and jeans and dancing away, that is your level of happiness and level of consciousness. What are you identifying yourself with? Spiritual success depends on these identifications. How I identify myself with. If I am busy stealing his socks, Babuji would wonder. Few Abhyasis from south stole his chappals. It's a real story. Why? They say we will worship his paduka. So this is something to think about, see. Things that he used and you want to worship. Chappals. Chappals are revered in India so much. Especially those of the gurus. They'll worship, they will put flowers, etc. Out of reverence, anything is possible. How long will you go on doing this? Imagine your child every morning takes your chappals or your sneakers, as they call, or your shoes, polishes it, put flowers, put kumkum and worships, and don't listen to you. Papa, I did my job, I worship your chappals. Sahaj Marg is not about such things. We have to go to the essence of it. Pranahuti is the essence of God. It descends into our hearts. We have to receive it with love. God is ever willing to engulf us in His bosom and say, we become one. But what to do? You are busy with chappals. You are busy with stealing clothes. You are busy with stealing his hair and nail pins. You are busy satisfying him with all kinds of temptations. Some people will say, oh, we have done so many programs in the mission. We have to be recognized. Of course, we will recognize you. I have done so many We Connect programs touching villages where nobody could go. You want recognition? It will be given. If that's the only way, if you are going to work, we'll give you double recognition. Sahaj Marg demands for a real spiritual growth, silent, in utter silence, with a lot of reverence, with peaceful heart, demanding neither anything of this world nor of that world. When at some stage you deny even extreme blissful state, you renounce it. You renounce even your own self. You renounce everything that is related to I, or I am, or amness, or isness. Everything has to be renounced. Then, what about chappals and your jeans? When the person who is not going to be there wearing jeans and chappals individual self is not going to be there, what is the use of these objects? What is the use of such a bliss? What is the use of such liberation when the I is absent? It is after prapanna that comes after transcending Parabrahmand Mandal. And Parabrahmand Mandal is arrived at when we transcend Brahmand. And what is Brahmand Mandal? Where all the dualities of the Pinda Pradesh are dissolved or transcended. There is no more duality. There is only I versus the Lord. And when He wins over, and when I have subdued myself so completely that even the idea of progress does not remain in my heart, Master feels sorry for such a disciple in a very nice way actually. He becomes more concerned for such an abhyasi whose I-ness or his desire for growth, for spiritual upliftment zeroes out. In the beginning, without this pain, which Babuji has written in Voice Real, my pain, restlessness, it's a force in the beginning. But where the I is no longer there, what about restlessness? What about love even? Everything dissolves. One Basant Panchami that I attended with Babuji Maharaj, that was 1979. At the end of the celebration, he made a remark, "Ujdi hui basti, tuta hua paimana." Seeing everybody who is busy leaving the ashram, packing their bags, moving away in their paddle rickshaws, they were too absorbed in themselves how to get out of the ashram. They were very rare individuals who were absorbed in the condition that he had given them. See, Ujdi hui basti, the whole thing is disenchanted. Tuta hua paimana, everything was flowing here and there, without any check, without any regulation. We have to regulate this flow of conditions within us. It's okay in the beginning, as I said, restlessness, extreme love, recognition, all these things. It's okay in the beginning. After Parabrahman Mandal, when we are arriving at such, naturally arriving, not artificially, naturally, we cannot mimic those conditions. Condition of surrender, which is called prapanna. Saranagati. Saranagati with love. Submitting oneself at Lord's feet, not to steal his chappals. Somebody is bowing for what? It's a reflection that, my Lord, we are at your mercy. Do as you please. In true surrender, even this will not be required. And as this matures, only he remains. Guru witnesses such disciples with keenness, with expectations ahead of time. As I was mentioning some time back, there are almost 100 abhyasis are waiting to be taken beyond Brahmarandra. They are in a waiting mode. as they say, in a waiting lounge before they enter the central region. What is holding them back? This maturity, maturing in their level of Saranagati. So I hope and pray that you will all muscle up and arrive at this stage where Saranagati is absolutely matured to the extent that even you are not even aware that you have adopted such a state or you have arrived at such a state, naturally coming into that fold. Astavakra answers Janaka's 3 questions in Astavakra Gita, if you have read it well. When Raja Janak asks Astavakra 3 things, how to arrive at a state of vairagya, non-attachment, how to earn liberation, and how to get higher knowledge. Astavakra replies very brilliantly, Rajan, if you want this, mukti ichchati, or if you are desiring higher knowledge, or if you are desiring vairagya, then drop all these vishayas. Vishayas means wishes, desires. Treat them as visham. Visham in Sanskrit is poison. From this word visham, vishayas has come. That any form of vishayas becomes vish, poison. Treat them as such. Treat all your desires as poison. Shun them, including the desire, Sahaj Marg would say, one that of liberation, even one that of merger. Any desire will become a stumbling block. Yesterday we were talking of emotional baggage that becomes a DNA for our future. It becomes the foundation for our future, our samskaras. Even if Master removes all the samskaras, what if your heart is still bubbling with many desires? You will go on creating more and more desires. In fact, it will become more poisonous. On a white, beautiful shirt, even a small speck of darkness will look very big. Purer the heart gets, you become the laughing stock. Moment you express, I want this, God will laugh at you. Is this why your master cleaned you so much? Is this why your master has been toiling on you day in and day out, cleaning you? And more he cleans, more desires you keep on having in your hearts for millions and millions and millions. Some people have fancy ideas, especially one girl whom I proposed, a very devoted abhyasi for marriage. She refused. On one side she said, Daaji, I'll do whatever you want. I'll accept. I don't want anyone to accept against their will, that I have also shared. But you see the preparedness. Why do you speak such lies? That whatsoever, whomsoever you suggest, I will. But then they back off. The answer she gave me, Daaji, mission is growing so well. I say, yes. Mission needs to build a lot of ashrams. I say, yes. I need to marry a rich man like a sheikh who can help us build the ashrams. Now you understand why I say no to that boy? Yes, I'm sorry. So this kind of abhyasis, where will they go? They're fooling themselves. That's why in the second line of sloka, the first thing where Astoka says, Rajan, if you want this, son, all Visayas like Visham, and embrace 5 qualities. One of them was Arjav, means sincerity, authenticity. Others are also there, but that's not of value at the moment. I'm trying to share authenticity. Are you authentic about your search? Are you sincere about your search? Then something can happen. But you want your samskaras removed, at the same time you want to have those desires also be fulfilled. No. You're not only fooling your master, you're destroying your destiny and you're fooling with your future, spiritual destiny. When Babuji says, Shesh diye yadi hari mile, fir bhi sasta jaan, even at the cost of head, if you can get God, the bargain is still cheaper. It's an excellent bargain. It's a very good deal, as they say in the business world. I made a great deal today. But you are busy with fulfilling small deals. We can play with words. All these deals in your deal will not work. So, first and primary thing, analyze yourself. Am I really searching for the truth? Am I here to transform myself? Or I'm here to fulfill all kinds of things? Circumstances in life, for example. Some ladies, justifiably so, says, I need peace in my house. My husband comes drunk, he beats up everyone. Should I not desire that he be out of such an addiction of alcohol? What answer can I give? For such things, there are many outlets. There are many situations. Perhaps, did you ever think that because of you he started drinking? Look at yourself and what made that poor man start drinking. No man ever takes up such habits. I would say majority of man has a reason. Find what is the reason. Instead of berating that fellow and slapping him also, find the reason why he is drinking. What is the deficit? We are all meditators. You meditate so that you may find the solution. But you want easy way, Master, your blessings will work. It is said that Babuji Maharaj could do anything. I'd say you are fooling yourself. Babuji Maharaj could do anything. He would also say, I can spill the whole universe like a top. But there are many things he could not prevent. It's not insult to his greatness. Was he able to prevent suicide of his own son? No. Was he able to select right functionaries at the right time? When you analyze all these things, no. And when you ask him, Babuji, why did you choose such an idiot as a functionary? He said, boy, what could I do? I had to work with whatever I had in my hand available. This was enough for me. He was the fittest. Now, that person is not worthy of that job. We get rid of him. So at any given moment, you take help from whosoever without judging. That's the beauty of Babuji Maharaj. He did not judge. He trusted us. But we betray that trust time and again, and we continue to do that. See? Some job is given, and you act as if you have become a king. Same thing he has expressed with lot of pain. जिसको एक गांठ मिल गई, समझ में तो कंसारी हो गया. He's got just few rhizomes of turmeric and he started thinking that now he's become a grocer. It's a pitiable thing that Master trusts us, gives us some job, and it gets into your head like intoxication that I have become something. These are all tests on the way. He may make us a preceptor, but if the nasha of becoming a preceptor gets to your head, gaya. He gives you some task, gives you some power also to accomplish that task, and you fail in that. What happens? You feel sad. Is it Babuji's failure? No. So in that spirit, can we blame him and say, Babuji, what kind of a preceptor you chose that he is behaving like this, or sort of functionaries? It's not his fault. Fault lies with us. So at every moment we need to introspect ourselves with sincerity, trying to find what is preventing me from achieving that. When we started this practice, Heartfulness Way or Sahaj Marg, under the wings of Sri Ramchandra Mission, reflect back your first day of starting the very first sitting. With what intention did you join this organization? Then after 2 days, how did it change? After 3 days, how did it change? And what has become of you now? See the trajectory. Some people joined because they could not sleep. Some people join this meditation because they have high blood pressure, anxiety, tension, loss in business. So many reasons. Very rarely individual joins for higher knowledge. With those Janaka's wishes. Janaka's 3 proposals through Ashtavakra. Do we have those aspirations, at least of liberation, higher knowledge and vairagya? They're all interrelated. See? All the 3 questions, it means the same when it comes to practice. If Babuji was there in place of Ashtavakra, he would not have said develop these qualities. He would say meditate and do the cleaning. These qualities will come automatically. Then why such an insistence that develop these qualities of sincerity or authenticity, being authentic? Somewhere along the line we have forgotten why we meditate. Meditation has become a ritual. It did not become a ritual the way we used to perform rituals earlier. It's a catch-22 situation. Have a goal, but don't be crazy about it. We have to keep moving in that one noble direction towards love, and everything will happen in its own trail, in a very natural way. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you again at 4:20, right? We begin the program at 4:20 this evening. Thank you all. Namaste.